Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football here in Midlothian, Texas, at Midlothian ISD Stadium, where we just wrapped up Texarkana, Texas High, knocking off Midlothian Heritage. We'll get to that game in just a minute, but here are my instant thoughts from Week 3 of the Texas high school football season. And we'll start with my game, where number 4 ranked Texas High in 5A Division II dominates Midlothian Heritage on their homecoming, 51-13. It was a banner performance from the Texas High offense. They threw a 75-yard touchdown pass in the first play of the game. They were off and running. Midlo Heritage hung around for a little while. Texas High outscores Midlothian Heritage 28-0 in the second half, including 21 third-quarter points. Take a 23-13 game and turn it into a rout. Jerry Stanford's ball club really solidified their top 5 ranking in 5A Division II with tonight's performance. Next week, they got to go on the road to Northwest Arkansas to take on Arkansas 7A power, Fayetteville High School. Fayetteville High School has an enrollment of about 2,800 kids, so they're a lot bigger school than Texas High. A very, very good team in Arkansas, so a huge test for the Tigers as they travel out of state next week. Now to some around the state to some big thoughts. Let's hit one in each classification. We're going to start in Class 6A in the capital city of Austin, where the Atascocita Eagles end another long home winning streak. This time, they knock off Austin Westlake and end the Chaparral's 7-year home winning streak with a very impressive 39-21 win. Craig Stump's ball club trailed at the half, came back in the second half and completely dominated. Tremendous performance from the Atascocita Eagles, who improved to 3-0, ending Westlake's home winning streak. If you remember, in 2021, they went to Allen and ended Allen's long home winning streak as well. So if you got a long home winning streak, do not schedule Craig Stump's Atascocita Eagles. They are something serious. And the Houston area is loaded this year. A lot of great teams. And Atascocita, a banner win for Greater Houston in Week 3 of the season, going to Austin and knocking off Westlake in pretty convincing fashion by 18 points. In Class 5A, an interesting result for me in the DFW Metroplex, that brutal District 3 5A Division II. Colleyville Heritage, after a tough loss last week to Richland, opens up district play with a huge win over the Colony, who was undefeated as well. Colleyville Heritage dominates the Colony 41-14 to make a statement that they are going to be a team to be reckoned with despite last week's tough loss to Richland, where they didn't play very well, and Richland showed that they are a team to watch at the Division I level. In Class 4A, back to the Austin area, capital city, where the Wimberly Texans and Austin LBJ Jaguars hooked up in a 4A D1 D2 state-ranked matchup. It's Austin LBJ coming out on top, 27-16 to improve to 3-0. They hold that Wimberly offense in check, and they're able to do just enough. It was kind of a back-and-forth game for a little while. LBJ gets some separation in the second half. Big win for the top 10 ranked Jaguars, who now, in my opinion, have taken the mantle as the team to beat in Class 4A Division I, Region 4. Joe Rawls, in his second year at the helm there at LBJ, doing a great job taking over for Jamal Finner, who went to join the staff at the University of Texas. So great job by LBJ. And Wimberly showed, hey, they're playing a Division I team. They're hanging right in there. They're Doug Warren's ball club. Don't count them out. They're going to be in the mix and are still the favorite in Region 4 in 4A Division II. Just now, it wrapped up a banger. Number 1 ranked Malakoff survives against number 8 ranked Madisonville. Malakoff, number 1 ranked 3A Division I. Madisonville, number 8 in 4A Division II. Madisonville led most of the game, up 28-21. Malakoff's down by 7 with the ball, less than a minute left. Mike Jones leads the team down the field, throws an incredible 47-yard touchdown pass to Parker Poteet. Coach Jamie Driscoll elects to go for 2, and they get the 2-point conversion with less than 20 seconds to go. Malakoff remains undefeated. The number 1 ranked team in 3A holds on in a classic over Madisonville, 29-28 out there in Henderson County. Congrats to the Tigers. And hey, Madisonville taking Malakoff to the wire. They may still be ranked in Class 4A next week despite the loss. They're a really, really good team. They're going to get overshadowed by the likes of Belleville and Waco La Vega in Region 3. Keep an eye on those Madisonville Mustangs, a very, very good ball club. And finally, let's head up to the Texas Panhandle in Class 2A. We had a showdown as Sunray in Division I in Class 2A taking on Stratford, who, despite the loss last week, still remain number 1 in 2A Division II. I don't think they'll be number 1 anymore. Sunray, led by the incomparable Armando Lujan and a much-improved defense, take down Stratford, a banged-up Stratford squad, but nonetheless, Stratford is Stratford. Sunray knocks them off 31-14, an impressive win for Wes Boatman's ball club. I'll tell you what, Sunray moving up to Division I after winning the region in Division II last year, making the state semifinals. No problem so far. They're 3-0. Keep an eye on that showdown later on in the year when they take on Panhandle, who beat Stratford last week. That could be for the district championship and could determine who is the favorite in 2A Division I, Region 1 come playoff time. That's all here from Midlothian ISD Stadium. I'm going to get me a little rest, and I'm headed to H-Town tomorrow for a big showdown Saturday night between Ridgepoint and Bridgeland. Watch it on TexanLive.com, and stay with Dave Campbell's Texas Football for the best high school football coverage in Texas anywhere.